I got some news for y'all. Yes, I'm rocking my I just did a photo shoot really quick. So, I'm wearing my special Florida gear that I'll be rocking in Florida. You guys, I have a huge announcement. I'll wait for everybody to pop in. You know, apparently somebody changed our national anthem, and I'm not too happy about it at all. The lady who changed our national anthem did this at the Essence Festival. She is all about preaching oppression. However, she's not oppressed herself. She's worth $12 million. That person is Jill Scott. And I am fuming mad that anybody would change our lyrics of the national anthem and be able to get away with that. It's treasonous in my eyes. Hello? Oh, Lord, y'all. I am.
Warning, warning, bullshit alert.
It is complete and utter bullshit that Jill Scott, I have the video. We're going to listen to it. And I don't see how anybody could not get pissed. I also have a massive announcement, you guys. I will have a special guest on my show this Wednesday at 11 a.m. I haven't figured out if I want to go live yet or not. I'm going to pull up who's coming on. He drops a new album this Thursday, you guys. And he's been banned. He has had millions and millions of views. He was number 1 on the iTunes charts with his song Boycott Target. And I'm really excited. I just got off a FaceTime with him, and I'll be hanging out with him when I go down to Florida in a couple of weeks. Forgiato Blow. Now, he had a channel named Forgiato Blow, and they banned him. They banned him. I mean, for what? We'll find that out Wednesday. I still, you guys, I haven't figured out if I'm going to have him on live just so he can interact with you guys so you guys can hear exactly how he was done really dirty. I mean, I feel terrible. Here's who's coming on my channel. Here's his channel right now. The mayor of Megaville, Forgiato Blow. He has the most insane truck I have ever seen in my life. That's not just his. That's not his. He does not only have one. He's absolutely amazing. So, here's who will be joining me on Wednesday morning at 11 Eastern Standard Time. If you can join in, I think I'm going to do it live so that you guys can interact with him. He's really cool, really down to earth. He did a new song. It's he's got a bunch of them, you guys. The Biden Crime Family is the latest song. It is he dropped it 3 days ago. He's got all kinds of rap music, Sweetheart Deal. This is the Biden with the whole crap with Biden. Again, new album of his drops this Thursday. So I will make sure I have his link and all of this, that, and the other. Jill Scott. And the only reason why I found out about this, you guys, is because Forgiato did an interview with Newsmax. And he brought up some really good talking points here. Like, who is she to cry oppression when she's worth $12 million? America, let me just put it plain and simple. Here in America, you're free. There's no slaves other than the ones that the left does not want us to talk about. And those are, the ones caught up in human trafficking today. So in America, you could be anything you want. Doesn't matter what you look like. You could claim you're a woman even though you're a man. You can play women's sports if you're a man. You can come into our bathrooms. You can literally pick any job you want. You could live anywhere you want to. You can have any sort of belief system that you want here in America. Nowhere else in the world is it as free as America is. And here we have these spoiled, rotten millionaires claiming oppression. Ew. So let's watch as Jill Scott butchers our national anthem. I'm so disgusted, you guys. I really am, and I have to thank Forgiato Blow for coming on to Wednesday morning and bringing this up because I'm so infuriated. Here is the national anthem, woke, the most wokest version of the national anthem in the entire universe. I'm just saying, disgusting.
19 years old. Ready? I'm 51 now, by the way.
And rich, and she's a millionaire, multi-millionaire, 12 million net worth.
Oh, say, can you see by the blood in the streets?
Oh, say, can you see by the blood in the streets? Oh, so who's killing one another? Who? You know, Cleveland was just named one of the most dangerous cities to live in, which it tears me apart because this is my hometown. It's, who is it exactly? Who's killing one another? What about Chicago? I'm sorry, the latest mass shooters have been, people from the left, not these MAGA Republican extremists, white supremacists who Joe Biden says. I'm sorry, not sorry. People in Chicago kill one another every day. There's innocent kids getting gunned down because of gang violence. But where are you singing about that, Jill? Is that the blood in the street you're talking about? This is disgusting. Gross.
That this place doesn't smile.
She smiles, 12 million in the bank.
On you, colored child.
Did she just say colored child? Are you on the Democratic plantation still or what? Nobody says that. That's screwed up. Did she just say that? Did literally she just say that? You colored child? What the fuck? Hold on a minute. This is absolutely abhorrent. Apparently she did.
Whose blood built this land? With sweat and their hands. But you'll die in this place, and your memory erased.
What? Who's the one trying to erase history books and tearing down statues? It's not the people. That's not the people on the right. It's not the Republican Party. It's the Democrats. The Democrats. Let me remind you of that. You know what? This is disgusting because there's so many people that owned slaves who were black. Okay, there were black slave owners, and I think if it wasn't Barack Obama's family that owned slaves. So, you know, every race in the entire world have been slaves. Every race has been slaves. We want to focus on the slavery that ended 150 years ago. This is what Jill Scott's doing. And we seemingly forget about the slavery that exists and is alive and thriving today. Huh? Who's the real victims here? not the people that are dead in the ground, in the grave. Slavery was terrible. The slavery that exists today is worse because children of all shapes, all sizes, all colors, and from every place on the planet is affected. She don't say nothing about that though. Huh.
Oh, say, does this truth hold any weight? This is not the land.
This is not the land of the free. This is not the land of the free with my 12 million in the bank. I guarantee you she doesn't give a penny to anybody who lives in the inner cities. She doesn't help any schools. She doesn't help any underprivileged black kids. Do you, Jill? No, 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 no. Those millions are mine. I sang for those millions. Girl, bye. This is not the land of the free? It's not? So wait a minute. What if you were lesbian or gay? What about Uganda? Now that's the land of not the free. Where if you're gay or a lesbian, you get killed. I think she's got her countries fucked up here. I do. So this is not the land of the free. You could have fooled me. Only people that ain't free, Jill, is because they've committed crimes and they're in prison. And, you know, the ones that are still in human trafficking, the slavery that your party over there neglects to, you know, bring up or acknowledge. Yeah, forgot about that. This is not the land of the free.
But the home of the slave.
Wow, I don't hear many people clapping for her. I didn't hear a lot of applause. Oops, wrong button. This is not the land of the free, but it's the home of the slave. At least she got one thing right. The slaves that exist today, the slavery that exists today, that we seemingly lost 85,000 children who have came here from Mexico. How did we lose 85,000 children? How? We don't know. Our government literally said this. We don't know where they went. What you mean you don't know where they went? How dare this woman speak about any of this? She ain't doing a damn thing to help, first of all. She ain't calling out the people who are responsible for the blood in the street, second of all. And she, again, is sitting pretty with a $12 million bank account. I can't even. Her net worth is $12 million, but she's so oppressed. You got more money than I do. A lot more money than I do. Like 12 million times more than I do. This, man, what are your guys' thoughts? Yeah, where's the gong? And where's the pit with vipers in it and spikes? Because somebody who could, if you were to do that in Russia or China or North Korea, do you know what would happen to you? Do you know what would happen to you if you did that in Russia and shit on their national anthem? Do you know what would happen to you? You would be taken out and most definitely either drawn and quartered by some huge ass what are those? Clydesdales? Yeah, probably the retired, Budweiser Clydesdale, seeming as Dylan Mulvaney is now the spokesman of Bud Light. Either you're going to get drawn and quartered, or they're going to just take you and just one in the head and you're dead. How dare she do this? It tells me a lot about her that you are so focused on slavery that was abolished. It's over with. It does not. The only people suffering today are the children who are bought and sold into this. And this is why the left is so hyper focused on just crapping on the movie, The Sound of Freedom. This is why. Because they're like, well, we want you to think about slavery that existed 150 years ago and ended. We want you to have that victimhood mentality and say you're oppressed. Nobody is oppressed these days. I'm sick of saying it. Jill Scott, you're free. You make $12 million. So tell me again. Tell me again. Oh, she's singing all right. The land of the free. She's happy as shit. She's happy as shit that she don't have to be on food stamps or welfare or anything else. Yeah, it's the ones that have the most money that cry the most oppression. Have you noticed that? Colin Kaepernick. I'm so oppressed. Boo. Boo-hoo. I'm going to grow my hair out and everything and say that my white parents who gave me the sun, the moon, and the stars were racist because they told me they didn't want me to have my hair in an afro. Or was it cornrows? He wanted cornrows and they're like, no. We live in like the suburbs, bro. Like that's not going to fly here. You come from a wealthy family now. You've been adopted into this beautiful, wealthy family. We don't need to have none of that. That's unprofessional, okay? You're going to keep up your appearance. And so he called them racist because of a fucking haircut. Get out of here. Disgusting. And look, he's got all kinds of sponsorship deals, all kinds of book deals, everything. He's so oppressed. Oh my God. LeBron James, him too. $1 million a day he makes. He makes $365 million a year. But that's so oppressed, right? Fun Kulu with that. Y'all are a bunch of phonies. Bunch of phony fakesters is what you're doing. And you are, I'm probably stretching when I say this, slaves to the Democratic Party. You're still on that Democratic plantation. Yeah. I can't even, y'all. Forgiato Blow, the mayor of Megaville. Again, he had a channel called Forgiato Blow. Okay? Forgiato Blow. Millions of views. Gone. Banned. Instagram banned. Facebook banned. Why? Why is he banned? Well, because he's not a liberal. That's why. I just got done telling him that. You're not a liberal. You can't say what the liberals can say and get away with. So again, he'll be joining me Wednesday, 11. And this song is called Sweetheart Deal. Sweetheart Deal. Now, if you can look at the Boycott Target song, you'd like it a lot. I think you guys would absolutely think that it's freaking hysterical. He's got Nick Natoli in it and everything. And then he got Trump Save the USA, which is the number one. I think it was number one. No, Boycott Target was the number one on iTunes. But this is the newest one, Sweetheart Deal. Forgiato Blow. I like him, man. I think he's fun. You know, you guys, I'm so over the lies. Like, I just watched a video clip of liberal hive mind, Gavin Newsom, literally blaming all of the shit wrong in California. Like, oh, the reason why crime is so bad, the reason why people can't afford to live here is because of Fox News and Newsmax and Tucker Carlson. Are you serious? Are you that much in denial, or that you just cannot take accountability for your policies failing? Oh, yeah, because we want to favor the criminals over the law-abiding citizens because that makes the most sense. Yeah, okay. Well, how's that working for you? How's that working for you, you douche? All right. Here's my my buddy here.
Must be nice when your dad's the big guy, when your dad's the big guy. Violent crime family, y'all some criminals. This a message from America that ain't subliminal. Multiple Fed cases and you ain't get fed time. It's a two-tier justice system, I wanna serve life. My daddy ain't the president, so the feds ain't gonna slap me on my wrist. This is pure corruption, a political witch hunt. It's a cover-up, Trump warned us all, they gonna pull a stunt. I know what you do to get money. You helped Sleepy Joe sell out our country. The infamous crime bill in 1994. Locking up Americans for smoking dope. But your son smoke crack. Must be nice when your dad's the big guy.
Hold on a minute, my guy. Hold on a minute here. Forgiato. Now, you just hit on something, well, literally hit, like, on something hardcore there. He was talking about the crime bill of the 90s, right? Joe Biden's crime bill. He said, your crime bill put millions of people away for smoking dope, yet your son smokes crack. Oh, ain't that the truth? I think we ought to do that verse again, because that was straight fire. It was fire. You know, and it's absolutely sad that we taxpayers paid for Hunter Biden's teeth because he smoked so much crack that he fucked him all up. Yeah.
Sleepy Joe sell out our country. The infamous crime bill in 1994. Locking up Americans for smoking dope. But your son smoke crack. Must be nice when your dad's the big guy. When your dad's the big guy. Must be nice when your dad's the big guy. When your dad's the big guy. Must be nice when your dad's the big guy. When your dad's the big guy. Must be nice when your dad's the big guy. When your dad's the big guy. Lock Hunter up. Lock him. Lock Hunter up.
Lock him up.
Lock Hunter up. Lock Hunter Biden up. Must be nice when your dad's the big guy. When your dad's the big guy. Must be nice when your dad's the big guy. When your dad's the big guy. Pled guilty to misdemeanor tax evasion. Got a gun charge, probably won't get probation. Bank accounts off of Ukraine. Looking Burisma for that dirty chain. R.I.P. the whistleblower, she said you took 10 mil. Heard Senator Chuck Grassley got tape still. It's a double standard when you're running with the elite. We got pedophiles in the White House, how can you sleep? It's safer to be his son than his opponent, yeah. It's a sad day for America, but a happy day for the Washington Mafia. Lock 'em up. Must be nice when your dad's the big guy. When your dad's the big guy. Must be nice when your dad's the big guy. When your dad's the big guy. Must be nice when your dad's the big guy. When your dad's the big guy. Must be nice when your dad's the big guy. When your dad's the big guy. It must be nice when your dad's the big guy. 5 years later, an investigation comes out on some misdemeanor charges. And they trying to throw the book at Trump. You know, your dad wrote these rules and these regulations. That took a lot of time, took a lot of people from their families. And you get this grace to walk free.
Yeah.
It's the mayor.
You know, you guys, what a beautiful song that was. I loved his cleans as well, right? Now, the man, he's got cojones, but don't get it twisted. You would think that he would be allowed to say this. He's not. He's been banned repeatedly. Vice has written stories about him. There's good documentaries he sent me. You know, I feel so bad for him because he's very talented. I learned so much about him in such a short time. I envy him. I think he's really good people. I wouldn't co-sign or have somebody on my channel if they're not good people. You know, he's been a barber. He's an entrepreneur. You know, he keeps his nose clean. But just saying this, he gets banned? What? He even tried, you guys, to upload Forgiato Blow's music, right? His own music onto this channel. 80 million hits on the videos, right? 80 million views on it. Do you know what they said? They said that it's third-party copyright. That's his own music. It's so disgusting. Why do we have this thing called YouTube? If you only censor one type of person, and that is a conservative, that's not fair. It's not okay. And for anybody that's worth $12 million to change our national anthem. Shame on you, you scum. Yeah, I've got the thing, but I'm not doing that right now. I'm pissed off, and I am in such a mindset that I'm not too happy right now that somebody worth $12 million would literally crap on our national anthem. The very anthem that gave you the soldiers that died, that gave you the freedoms to be whatever you want to be, and you're going to crap on our anthem like that? Shameful. Absolutely shameful. I can't even, you guys. I'm so like, oh, I'm so pissed. And this is, I don't care if people want to be liberals. I really don't. That is your own opinions. I'm not going to shame you for that. I'm not. But what I want you to see is the constant censorship that goes on for conservatives only. And it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic that the left is so, what are you? What is the left? They are so fearful of the right or a conservative. They're so fearful of facts and the truth that they would censor somebody. Are you that afraid of the truth? Really? And it's like, if you're not a liberal, I don't even want to talk to you. Or worse, they get violent. I've never, out of all of the black conservatives that I know, not one of them is violent. All of them are welcoming and nice. White conservatives, the devils, oh my God, the worst of the worst. Every one of them is cool as fuck. I've met some cool liberals too, though, but like the only cool liberals are like not neoliberals, the ones that are old school liberals like I used to be. Like, dude, be whatever you want to be. Think whatever you want to think. As long as you're not hurting kids, I don't care. Be a free thinker. I don't want you to think the same as me. But what we have going on today, man, this is pure absolute pandemonium. And I'm so sick and tired of it. I really am. It's not fair. And I know I say that a lot, but it's true. It's not fair in the slightest to where you think you could treat people a certain type of way because they think a certain type of way. They have different political beliefs. Who died and made these people kings and queens where they say, since you're a conservative, you're evil? Quite the opposite. Conservative means I have conservative morals and values. That's all it means. And, I can't rock with a Democrat who literally lost track of 85,000 kids, who literally created a crime bill that his own son doesn't have to live up to. That song, it must be nice when your dad's the big guy. Must be nice. Because we had a guy on with Benny Johnson who was I think he was an attorney general, and he looked up cases, 185,000 cases, 189,000, almost 190,000 cases, similar to Hunter Biden's. Do you know that Hunter Biden was the only person out of 189,000 cases that he was given a plea deal of a diversion program? The only one that didn't go to prison for years was Hunter Biden. Must be nice when your dad's the big guy. Truest words on the internet today. I used to joke around and say I would wish I had Democratic immunity because they can get away with everything and not have to be held accountable for it. Whereas Trump literally got arrested for his own paperwork. Did you see the pictures of the evidence, you guys? The evidence is literally one box knocked over, and it's literally newspaper clippings of Donald Trump. Yeah. What's so great is Wade, his assistant has said, we're going to trial. He's not bowing down, which is really, really good news to hear that he's willing to fight this because he knows it's bullshit too. I don't like to see. I mean, if you're guilty of a crime, right? Nobody's above the law, right? You should have to pay for that. You should have to pay for that. What the Biden administration has shown us is that Hunter Biden can get away with anything and everything: guns, drugs, hookers. As many millions of dollars as he has, he literally took his baby mama to court to get them to lower the child support, and he won. He won. What you mean? You want to make the baby, but you don't want to pay for her? I feel terrible for this little girl, right? I do, because your father is a just scumbag. But not to acknowledge her, to not acknowledge this little girl is ridiculous. It's sad. It shows me exactly where the morals and the values are of the DNC, and I can't do it anymore. I can't sit here and say that these are good people. No, they're not. No, they're not. He instructs people to say, I only have 6 grandchildren. He has 7. Quit lying. Now, again, vote for whoever the frick you want to, but I urge you to vote for somebody who's got good policies for America as a whole, not just yourself. And don't vote based off of your emotions of who's the lesser of 2 evils, because look where the hell it's gotten us. These few years under Joe Biden or Barack Obama, 3rd term, has really shown me a lot. That is exactly what we get when we vote for the lesser of 2 evils, or think we're voting for the lesser of 2 evils. All right, y'all. I want to say thank you guys. Please, I urge you guys, make sure if you see something and it ain't right, say something. If you know deep in within your soul and your heart that something ain't right, say something. Don't be afraid. I know it's really difficult to stand up to any woke leftist, right? I get it. Trust me. I get attacked all the time. The very second that they realize that you don't give a shit is when they literally will give up. They will. They'll see that, oh, wait, I can't break this one. Damn. It's that easy. Don't give an inch and they cannot take a mile. But we have to stop focusing on slavery that existed and is done, over with 150 years ago. Because we have to remember that every race there were slaves. It's not pretty, but we learn from history so that we don't repeat it. But why are we focused on this? Something that's dead. That nobody today is affected by slavery except the children and the women and the young teens, girls and boys who are bought and sold today. Why aren't we talking about that? Ending human trafficking. Literally, today, people, humans, are being sold and bought. Is that not baffling to you that it's 2023 and there are millions of people, children, millions that are affected by this? Millions! And we're focused on slavery that ended 150 years ago? I think not. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not sorry. Quit focusing on that. That's why they want you focused on that. And anybody who tells you otherwise and to be a victim that you're oppressed, tell them to shut up. Because no, you're not. I'm so sick and tired of this victimhood mentality. And then the blood is all over the streets. Well, that's because no lives matter to people these days. Tell it how it is. In this culture of let's kill one another and that your life doesn't matter or my life matters over yours, then you think that's maybe why we're in the predicament we're in today, because we're claiming one life matters over another's? Huh. Makes sense. All right, y'all. Make sure you tune in Wednesday, 11 a.m. Here is my dear Forgiato Blow's channel, youtube.com/@ Mayor of Magaville. Can't wait to have him on. He is a hoot. I absolutely adore him. There you go. Here is his link. I will paste it and pin it in messages here. Yeah. I can't even take somebody serious that has 12 million in their bank account and you're crying oppression. Psh, okay. Give up those millions. I guarantee you she don't. Because if I had millions, you best bet I'm going to do something with that money to help somebody. Shameful, man. It's absolutely disgusting. All right, everybody. I love you all. Make sure you tune in Wednesday again at 11. Forgiato Blow's new album comes out on Thursday on iTunes. Make sure you check it out. I think we have, I haven't seen the FBI Let's Go Brandon one yet. We might react to that one together. I don't know, though, because on StreamYard, really hard to react to music on that with another person because the upload speed is just, I've tried that before and it's just, it never has worked out before. So here's his websites. I can't wait to meet him. I can't wait to, let's, LGB. Let's go Brandon Tribe. That's awesome. He's got all of his merchandise here. Blow Dirt. Oh my god. Suburban Legend, Saltwater Cowboys, all kinds of stuff here on his website, forgiatoblowusa.com. My god, absolutely hilarious. Oh, I'm going to get a signed hat. All right, guys, I can't wait to meet him. I can't wait to have him here Wednesday. And I can't wait to meet him live in person. You know damn well I'm going riding that MAGA truck. All right, everybody. Thank you. No, really, thank you, guys. Please, if you can, just don't be afraid to be a patriot. Don't. We all bleed red, white, and blue. We're Americans. Make sure people know that. See y'all. I love y'all. Hey, Jill Scott. Up your